Do we know when this inquiry will begin and how it will work?
We don't know the full ins and outs, and in fact when Leo Varadkar was pressed on this in the Dáil chamber today, he conceded that there were some pros and cons to different kinds of formats. You could have a commission of investigation which is designed to be short, sharp and quick, but which by default doesn't hold its findings in public. You could have a tribunal which does hold its hearings in public but isn't necessarily televised. You could have potentially an Oireachtas inquiry that has the issue of being televised and being publicly accessible to all, but being led by politicians who may themselves have a vested interest in certain outcomes. So there are pluses and minuses to all of the various approaches, but Leo Varadkar, when he was addressing a question today from the Aontú leader Peadar Tabín, did say that he would like to have this up and running potentially within a matter of months.
The exact format of that we haven't decided on yet, but I do want it to be done properly. And whether that's using the Commission Investigations mechanism, which has its pros and cons, or a tribunal mechanism or a different mechanism, I'm open to that being considered, but there are pluses and minuses to all of these mechanisms, and I don't think it'll be done quickly, by the way. I think it will take time, and it will take time to do it properly, but I'm determined to have that up and running this year, ideally by the middle of the year.
Now, Leo Varadkar was speaking, as I said, in response to the Aontú leader Peadar Tabín, who has been demanding an inquiry, and particularly in light of figures that he has received from the HSE in response to a parliamentary question he's been tabling. He has particular concern around the handling of nursing homes, particularly at the very onset of the pandemic, where there were myriad concerns around the overpopulation of nursing homes, the fact that many nursing home staff themselves were missing as a result of COVID-19, and in some instances where that left entire nursing homes basically being managed by only one or two people, while there were live COVID cases among the number of people who were living in those facilities. He's obtained figures which suggest that 27% of all deaths arising from the COVID-19 pandemic occurred in nursing homes, and that when you include those that are linked to nursing home outbreaks and hospital outbreaks, they together are responsible for 40% of all COVID fatalities. This, of course, is the third anniversary of the first case of COVID-19 being recognised in Ireland. He says there is an urgent need to get to the bottom of exactly how the state handled this and to make sure that similar mistakes aren't repeated in future.
All right, Gavan, thank you for that.